Okay. All right. Okay, that's that, and one more. All right. That's all I've got to do. I'm gonna drink up. We live. We not dropping frames. That's what we like to see. Okay. All right, so here we are at the table. We're going to be taking on the week 1 of the Fantasy Flight Games weekly challenge against Green Goblin with the Flight modular set, and we're going to be using Iceman as our character of choice to go against him because they have to be able to get flight somewhere in their kit, and he has, where is it at? Where's the ice slide? Right here. So as a sort of mini challenge to myself, I don't want to try and actually knock him out fully until the ice slide is in play, but we'll see how possible that is because it can be kind of challenging. He does put a lot of counter cards on the table, especially, and then also because of that overkill from the Flight modular set. This is my own deck list that I made back when Iceman released. This is basically the deck that I started transitioning into expert, fighting expert enemies with. I called it Ready, Set, Freeze. It's pretty simple. It's it's a protection deck, but Iceman loves his readies. You want to get readies off of Utopia mainly. This is our resource generators right here. Utopia gives us a ready, lets us get our freeze ability off. We're going team building, Avengers Mansion, Death Focus I really like, and the X-Jet. 5 resource generators. We're doing double power on all of us, and then 3 double resources. Then we're doing all these gray or basic Avengers allies. Shadowcat is very good in this. Colossus Forge. Beak, Professor X, and Angel. Fans of all of those gives us readies to trigger Frostbite. The protection cards we are on, this one I think is going to be very good, especially in this challenge. What doesn't kill me, we'll go to ready, we'll get to heal too. We got double Ever Vigilant just in case we get that aerial trait early on. Armored Vest just to make our defense a bit better. Electrostatic to ping the enemy a bit. And Night Nurse just to make sure we don't get stunned or locked down. Polaris I also think is going to be very good in this because when she enters play, we get a tough status card for an X-Men character, which can go on our identity and basically tank one of Green Goblin's activations. And that's kind of the deck we're thinking of planning on going against him with. We're going to do a couple runs here. I'm pretty... Overkill isn't something I play with often, but I'm pretty... I guess I would say practice in this deck. I did make it. I do like Iceman a lot. So hopefully it will end up working out for us. I'm not too sure. Yeah, we're going to shuffle this up. And we're going to get Green Goblin on the table. And then we'll get back to that. Okay. Okay, so we have Green Goblin on the table here. We already did a setup ability that puts a Goblin Thrall in play with us. Just wanted to show we're throwing in the standard and expert set along with the flight modular. He does start with that permanent flight card, +1 attack. He gains the aerial trait. It's a permanent, and his attacks have overkill, so he gets +1 attack as well. We're going to go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck, and then we're going to do Green Goblins when revealed, which is deal 2 encounter cards to each player. Now, we want them to be kind of weak. Obviously, starting off with 2 encounter cards is really bad tempo in our favor, plus you put something on the board. But the modular set we're using isn't Goblin Gimmicks, it's Flight. So Goblin Gimmicks, basically all those encounter cards are kind of like jokes, but since we're swapping that out with Flight, it can be kind of scary, especially if he gets off swinging. So just shuffling up here, do a quick cut, and then we'll get 2 encounter cards. 1, 2. We'll put that right here. Let's do our health dial real quick. We start on Bobby Drake. We come in with 11 HP. For Iceman, usually we're just looking to get our, we're trying to get our resource generators online. That's really what we're trying to do. And then just play a bunch of ice cards. Slow him down, hit him with some frozen solids and things such as that. So let's go ahead and draw up to our printed hand size of 6. Oh, Utopia is really good here. 5, 6. I really do like this hand already. We also have to do this. Starts off with 2 threat per player, so we'll go ahead and put that in. Bobby Drake. Oh yeah, I forgot to shuffle up. That's my bad. Forgot to shuffle my obligation in here. We want to put this in. Glad I remembered that, so we'll just reshuffle it. What's one thing I wanted to say? Usually when you attack or spend your basic power on attacking or defending, you put one of these frostbite cards onto them. It says that the attached enemy gets -1 scheme, -1 attack. But instead of doing that, I did recently make these tokens that I'm going to put on them instead. Pretty cute. Just to keep in place of those cards. I also have a frozen solid one, but if we end up playing that, we will get to see it as well. Alright, shuffling up. Okay, there we go. Everything's all set up. This is the hand we drew. I love the Utopia here. We definitely want to get it down. Snow Clone I like as well. So this power will also go to Utopia. Frozen Solid I don't think we'll have a chance to play. We'll probably just take the ready. Icefall could also be really good though. We also have to remember when we switch down to Alter Ego as a part of this challenge, we have to take 2 damage. Do we keep the Ice Wall maybe and then just spend? No, we definitely want the ready. So I think we're going to throw away these 2 and see maybe we get a different ally. Let's just draw up 2. We get the Ice Slide and Professor X. Okay. I like this. I like this. We'll probably be able to confuse him really early. It's just good tempo on the board. Even though he's going to overkill, Professor X will take 2 of the damage. So that's what I like. Okay. So that's our 6. We're going to start it off. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and flip up to Iceman. My interrupt is when I make a basic attack or defense, I put a frostbite on the enemy. We're not going to be doing that just yet. We're going to start off with the power in all of us to play Utopia. So I'm going to try playing with ready exhaust tokens for once as well. It's a bit different for me, but we're going to see how it goes. I still do like tapping the actual characters on the board though. So the Thrall is in here. He has 3 health. We have the Ice Slide, Professor X. I think we're going to keep the Snow Clone in hand just so we have a ready next turn. But I think what we're going to do is just, we're going to attack the Thrall for 2. Bringing it down to 1 HP. Usually I just didn't know how much damage they've taken. He gets a frostbite as a part of my interrupt, but he's not going to be lasting very long. I'm going to spend these 3, the Genius plus the Ice Slide, in order to play Professor. Yeah, I think I'll do that. In order to play Professor X, because we might be able to make the Snow Clone cheaper if we have the Power Belt. We're going to do that. We're going to use Utopia's response. Oh, first of all, we're going to do Professor X Force response to confuse an enemy in play. We'll go ahead and throw this confused token onto Green Goblin here. Then we're going to use Utopia's response. We're going to exhaust it. We're going to X-Men Outlanders play, ready an X-Men character. We're going to ready Iceman again. Still have this in hand. We're going to go ahead and swing on the Thrall one more time, knock him out. He does get another Frostbite, but he's already knocked out, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. We are exhausted, and then we're going to have Professor X thwart for 3. He's going to take a consequential, but he's going to clear off the main scheme, and that is going to be the end of our turn. We're going to draw back up to our printed hand size of 5. Chill Out, Colossus, team building exercise I'm a fan of, and Armored Vest. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to get team building out along with the Snow Clone, which is a ready, and yeah, this is good. Okay, let's ready everything up. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. He's going to go up by 1 per player. He's going to try and attack us. We are going to block Professor X, but he does have that overkill. He's going to attack with a base of 3 plus that for 4. So Professor X is going to take 2, and then we're going to take 2, bringing us down to 9. It says, after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 1 threat on the main scheme. So the main scheme is going to go up to 2. Oh, okay. I forgot to do the encounter cards. Let's go back real quick. They should be encounter cards. Okay. Then he's going to attack for a base of 3 and then put this into play with you. Okay. So I would have taken 1 damage from that attack, and then I would have taken 1 from the Thrall entering play. Then we get another encounter card. Okay, now we fixed it. So let's see. The first one is Assault. The villain attacks you. That is not good. I think we're going to have to defend here. This was ready as well. We're going to defend for 2. My interrupt is going to happen. He's going to get a Frostbite token, so he's going to attack for a base of 2 now, plus 1 for 3. We're going to take 1 damage. Then we're going to add 1 threat to the main. Okay. Yeah. Then we're going to flip the next one. Hysteria. When Green Goblin schemes or attacks, give him 1 additional boost card for that activation. And then I can spend 2 signs to discard this card. And then advance the villain schemes. Good thing we confused him though. So that is done. And now it is back to us. Okay. I really don't like the extra boost card. That's really bad for us. But I don't think we have the opportunity to actually get rid of it right now. I think what we have to do is we just have to get our resource generators online. The scheme is going to really go up fast though, but I don't think we have much of a choice here. Another option we have is maybe playing Colossus, but it doesn't really do much. We do need to get rid of that Hysteria, which is, it's pretty bad, but I mean, what can we do? I'm going to spend 2 here to play team building exercise. Go ahead and grab a ready token. I can exhaust it to play a card from my hand that shares the same trait of my hero, reducing its cost by 1. Let's exhaust it. Spend Colossus to play the Snow Clone. Snow Clone enters. I'm going to trigger Utopia to ready Iceman. Gonna go ahead and have Iceman attack the Thrall for 2. He's gonna get a Frostbite. He has 1 health left, but we're gonna have the Snow Clone knock him out immediately. There's not much we can do here. I think we just have to draw up and hope we... I'm not really sure what we're looking to find, but let's draw up to our printed hand size of 5. Avengers Mansion, Ever Vigilant. Chill Out is good here. I think we want the Mansion down though, and then play the Chill Out, and then we might be able to stabilize a bit, or we just need to get rid of the Hysteria right away. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go ahead and ready up. This is going to go up to 4. Green Goblin is going to attack us for a base of 3. He's going to get 2 boost cards. So he's going to attack... Oh, I'm going to defend, sorry. Thrall is going to come into play, so it's still 3. And then this is going to come into play. So he gets 1 Frostbite on him. I think I forgot to take this away last turn, but he was going to get 1 for my defense anyway. So it was a base of 3, but he got no boost icons, so it went down to a base of 2. He got these 2 as boost, so he did 0 damage to us. So he does not put threat on the main. These 2 guys are going to come in, though, and deal 1 damage each. So bringing me down to 6 HP. Then we're going to get an encounter card. Aerial Bombardment. The villain gets +1 attack and ignores a retaliate keyword while attacking a non-aerial character. I have to spend 2 signs to get rid of this. Things are not looking good for us. But we will see what we can do. Okay, back to us. I think we're going to spend 4 resources here to get down Avengers Mansion. It's going to come in. We're going to go ahead and exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We got the X-Jet. It's not really what I want to see right now. I have no way to ready here, which is really bad. I'm not sure what to do. I think I have to still try and stabilize. I think I need to find an opportunity to flip down. I need to find a frozen solid, but I just don't know when that's coming. An ice belt would be nice here too, but man, this is rough so far. I'm gonna go ahead and spend these 2. I think I need a thwart. No, I don't have the chance. Like, I don't have the opportunity to. I can spend. No, we have to get rid of, basically, I think we have to get rid of Hysteria. There's no way we can leave it. I'm going to spend these 2 science resources to go ahead and remove Hysteria. Yeah, spend 2 resources to discard this card. So now he doesn't get an extra boost card. We do have the X-Jet in hand. But these guys have guard, and that's really tough for us. We can't really slow down kind of the amount of damage he does. Man, this is rough. I mean, the most I can do is just swing 2 at one of the thralls. He's going to have 2 damage on him, but my snow clone's going to take 1 consequential. And I think we just have to get rid of the X-Jet and ready back up. Let's see what we can do. What doesn't kill me is good here. Forge is also good. Yeah, we really need this cryokinetic early, I feel like. But we'll see what we can do. Ice Blast is very good, though. Ice Blast into what doesn't kill me would be a big play, but I don't think I can afford it. I think I have to do cryokinetic reception. I think I have to put it down. Okay. It's going to go up by 1 to 5. Green Goblin is going to attack me with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to defend this. He's going to get a Frostbite. 4, 5, 6. He attacked me with a base of 4. I'm defending for 2. Wait, it's not a base of 4, sorry. It was a base of 3 because of the Frostbite. 3, 4, 5. I'm reducing it by 2, so I take 3 damage. So I'm at 3 health. Then the Thralls are going to attack me. I think I just have to take both. Bring me down to 1, so I can no longer flip down. And what's the encounter card? Goblin Thrall. Okay. What can we do here? What to do? We're going to use Avengers Mansion. Sorry, we didn't ready this. Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Polaris. Polaris might... Yeah, I don't think she's going to get us out of this, but it's a good draw, in my opinion. Okay, we have 1 health. We need to get a way to heal. What is the best course of action? I think we need a what doesn't kill me here in order to heal. I think what doesn't kill me into Ice Blast has to be the play. Just to remove some pressure on the board, and then we let him scheme out. Yeah, I think that has to be it. We're going to spend 2 for what doesn't kill me. It requires a strength resource to play. We're going to heal 2 damage and ready our hero. We're going to go from 1 to 3. All these Thrall minions have guard, which is really bad for us. That's the main thing. I just don't think we can afford to go one more deck pass. without having our cryokinetic perception out. So I think we are forced to put it down here. Ice Blast is still really good though. Maybe we just keep it in hand. Is there any way we can play Forge? No, I don't think there's any way. I think we have to spend Forge here. So we're gonna use Team Building X. Oh no, Team Building doesn't work for cryokinetic because it's not an ice card. It's just superpower. So I think we're just gonna have to hard spend these two. Put down our cryokinetic perception. Once I resolve my freeze ability, I can exhaust. If it's an ice trait, I can ready Iceman. Sorry, that's a really bad explanation. When I resolve my freeze ability, I can exhaust it to draw. If that has the ice trait, I can ready Iceman. I'm going to go ahead and swing 2 at this Thrall right here. He's going to gain a Frostbite. He's going to have 2 damage on him. This should have been gone from Green Goblin last turn. I'm going to exhaust Cryokinetic Perception. It's an ice card, so I am able to ready my identity, which is pretty good here. I think we just knock out... Yeah, we'll just have the Snow Clone knock out this one. He doesn't take any consequential because he has a Frostbite token, or had a Frostbite token on him. The Thrall is knocked out. Oh yeah, wait. No, I think there's no way. I think we have to let these guys scheme for 2. Because yeah, I have to flip down and use my recovery here. So instead of doing that, we want the Thrall still there with the 2 damage and the Frostbite. So we want to flip down first. Because of the challenge, we're going to take 2 damage for flipping down, but then we're going to and then we're also going to use my response because there's 1 Frostbite on the table. I can shuffle 1 ice card from my discard pile back into my deck. I think we need... Yeah, definitely need the Ice Blast here. Let's shuffle up. Okay. Now we're going to use it to swing on the Thrall. We're going to knock him out. No consequential because of the Frostbite. Just quick, went back in time. We're going to heal for 4, bringing us up to 5 health. We have the Chill Out in hand. I don't think we need this at all. So we're just going to go ahead and throw this away. And we're going to ready up, drop to our printed hand size of 6. I think that's 6. 1, 2. Okay, Ice Blast is good here. We have some allies to play. Okay, we just have to try and stabilize from this point, which I don't know if it's possible, but we're gonna try. Okay, so this is gonna go up to 6. He's going to scheme against us for a base of 2, 3. This is gonna pop. So it's going to go to stage 2. 1 revealed, go to 2B. Oh wait, sorry, those are 1 completed here. In each player order, each player not engaged with a goblin minion must discard 3 cards. We are, so we don't have to worry about this. This is going to come in, Mutagen Cloud. It gets plus X. So instead of going up by 1 every encounter phase, it goes up by the amount of goblin minions on the board. So it would go up by 3 right now. It comes in with 4 threat. These guys are going to scheme for 2, so it's going to go up to 6. It's going to reveal an encounter card. Goblin Reinforcements. Place 1 additional threat for each goblin minion in play. So it starts off at 2 and it goes up to 4. It's pretty bad for us, but we are alive. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So what are we looking to do? Well, it looks like we need some thwart, but I just don't know if we have it. I need to remember to... I don't play with tokens often, so I need to remember to reflip them. I'm getting used to it. So we're going to go ahead and exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. The double here might get us to stabilizing a little bit. I don't know if we need to commit for the Ice Blast anymore. So we... Yeah, I don't know if we need to commit for it. I think we might be... I think a Frozen Solid might do more work for us here. Okay. I know for sure we have to recover. So we're going to recover by 4. Go back up to 9. Then we're going to flip up to Iceman. What can we do here? I don't think we need to Ice Blast. Dogs are a bit loud outside. Apologies. I think we want to go. Okay, so I think we want to start off instantly with a team building exercise. Spend a double resource for Shadowcat. I think we can go ahead and blank out this side scheme so it no longer has an acceleration token. I'm just going to go ahead and put this over it so we don't even worry about it. So yeah, we'll put Shadowcat in. Then we're going to, what are we going to do from here? We want to exhaust Utopia to ready our identity when an X-Men ally enters play. I guess it really depends on if we get this ready from the Cryokinetic Perception. So I think I'm going to swing 2 on this Goblin Thrall. I'm going to give him a Frostbite and 2 damage. I'm going to exhaust Cryokinetic Perception to draw. It's not an ice card, so I cannot ready. Which is okay, I think. We could just ready again and heal up. Is that better? Maybe we do Angel. No, because he's still going to be attacking us for a lot. That's my main issue. We do want to stop an activation here, I'm pretty sure. So maybe we've used all our resource generators too, which is tough. We're going to have the Snow Clone knock out this Thrall. I think we can leave 1 Thrall on the board. No, because the main scheme's going to go up. I think we do have to knock out that Thrall. Man, if we had 1 more card in hand, this would be so good. Like, I guess we could do a 2-2 split, which technically we get more value from, but I just don't know if that's really worth it. We can get rid of the aerial bombardment, I guess, but no, we really do want to stop this activation. So I think we'll just keep Angel in hand then. And we'll do 1, 2, 3 here to play Frozen Solid. So it says attached to an enemy. When the attached enemy would activate, discard it instead, and then give them a set-aside copy of Frostbite. So we're going to give him this Frozen Solid token just to represent that card. And I think we're going to leave Angel in our hand. We're going to have Shadowcat attack for 1 here. She's going to take a consequential because this hazard icon is it's crossed out right now. So we should be okay. We're going to go ahead and discard this. And yeah, we're going to ready everyone up and draw up. Flip all of these. Okay. I'm going to draw up 1, 2, 3. Beak is huge here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 printed hand size. Okay, let's see if we can live this. It's going to go up by the number of goblin minions in play. It's going to go up by 1 because it's only 1, the green goblin. He's going to try and activate, but since he's frozen solid, that's going to happen. That's going to take care of that activation and give him a frostbite instead. Then he's going to reveal an encounter card. Goblin Soldier. When defeated, deal 1 damage to the engaged player. Okay. He's only dealing 1. He's not a huge deal right now, in my opinion, which is good. This is no longer blanked out, so we do have to deal with this hazard encounter card. We're about to deck out here, which isn't the end of the world. Let's go ahead and just start by exhausting Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We do finally get our Power Belt, which is really good here. But we do want to get some thwarting on the board. And I think the best way to do that is with Beak. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to have Iceman swing 2 at the Goblin Soldier here. We're going to give him a Frostbite. He's going to have 2 damage on him. We're going to exhaust Cryokinetic Perception. If it's an ice card we can ready, it is not. It was Death Focus. That's alright. He no longer does any damage to us because he's at 1 health. So I want to plan this out. We need to play Beak for sure. We have 1 resource generator and 1 ready left. We need to clear the Goblin reinforcements and maybe some threat off the main. We do need Power Belt down. So we want Power Belt down. We want to play Beak. And I guess we can play Night Nurse is what it looks like here. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and exhaust Team Building Exercise. Spend the Arctic Attack to play Beak. When he enters from play from my hand, I can remove 1 threat for each X-Men ally I control. I have 3 allies on the board, so we're going to go ahead and remove 3 threat. We're going to have Beak for 1 off of Goblin Reinforcements. And now he's going to take a Consequential here. We have Shadowcat still up. I think we want her to thwart. When Beak enters play, we're going to exhaust Utopia to ready our identity. So we're going to ready up Iceman. What do we want to do here? I think we probably want to swing 2 on Green Goblin for the first damage of the game, bringing him from 18 to 16. He's going to get another Frostbite token on him. Then we're going to have Shadowcat thwart for 2 off the main. Bring this down to 5. And then what are we going to have the Snow Clone do? Still have Angel in hand here. Death Focus might be better than the Night Nurse. I don't know how many stuns is in the deck. I think I'll probably put that out instead. I'm going to spend these 2 for the Power Belt. It's going to come in. I get 3 extra hit points, bringing us from 9 up to 12. And then I can generate a resource for any ice card to come in. Use a ready token. And I guess we'll just spend 1 more for a depth focus. And we should have like all the resources online that we really need. Do we flip down? Here's the question. I don't think we can afford to. It's going to go up by 2. Yeah, we have to stay up. We're going to have the Snow Clone swing on the Goblin Soldier, bring him to 4. Do I even do this 2 swing on Green Goblin? I think not. I think we have to knock it out because we want to keep the threat low. So, no, we'll just play it out. That's how we play it out. Okay, and that's going to be our turn. We're going to ready everything up. We're going to draw up 2 cards, but then we're going to deck out. Damn, that Electrostatic Armor would have been really good right now. After, what's it called? After leaving him at 1 HP, but that's alright. Let's see what we can do. Three, 4, 5. Wow, Chill Out and Polar. All of these cards are very good here, in my opinion. I just don't know if we'll have the economy. I mean, it's looking like we might to play them all. So, yeah, this is looking solid. I'm going to ready everyone back up. Okay. So this is going to go up by the number of Goblin minions. So it's going to go up by 2. So 6, 7. Sorry, we're supposed to get an encounter card for decking out. Green Goblin's going to attack us. I'm going to exhaust to defend. My interrupt is going to happen. He's going to gain a Frostbite. Then I'm going to trigger Cryokinetic Perception. When you resolve your freeze ability, draw a card. If it's an ice card, I can ready. It is not an ice card, which is pretty unlucky here, but that's okay. So he's scheming with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, -3 with a base of 1. We're going to flip a boost to 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm defending for 2, so I take 1 damage, bringing me to 11. His ability is going to activate. It's going to put a threat on the main scheme. Brings me to 8. Okay, so that's going to put a main scheme up here. All these Frostbite tokens will go away. And then the Goblin Soldier is going to attack me for 1, but it's lowered by the Frostbite, so it's a base of 0. He's going to hit me. I take no damage. And then I get another encounter card. So as long as this isn't advanced, we might be okay here. We have to really hope. I think we've seen one at the beginning. Wicked Ambitions. Discard X cards from the encounter deck where X is equal to double the villain stage number. Each time a Goblin minion is discarded here, choose to either take 3 damage or put it into play. So I have to discard 4. Not a Goblin minion. Not a Goblin minion. Not a Goblin minion. Oh my gosh, so lucky. Not a single Goblin minion here. It's basically a nothing encounter card. Let's see, Master Plan. And then we have to discard cards until there's a side scheme in play because there's no side schemes. So here's Overrun. When defeated, this comes in with 1 threat. In player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each Goblin minion they discarded this way into play and engage with them. Comes in with 1 threat. And that's it. Back to us. Okay. We're going to start off, have Avengers Mansion. Draw us a card. Arctic Attack. Okay. We have to deal with this Overrun and the threat on the main, so I think we're going to have Beak go ahead and thwart out Overrun. He's going to take a consequential and be defeated. When it's defeated, we have to discard 2 cards, and if it's a Goblin minion, we put it in play with us. Under Fire is gone. And then this Goblin Soldier is here. Okay. What do we want to do now? I really want to get a Frozen Solid for a safe flip, but I just don't see that happening anytime soon. I want to put Polaris into play, but I don't want... I think one of their when defeated is going to eat the tough, which is the main problem I'm having here. If I Arctic Attack, do I have enough for double Chill Out? Wait, I have enough for Arctic Attack, 1 Chill Out. And I don't have enough to play Polaris. So I have to do the Chill Out instead. Yeah, I think Polaris should hurt. She just has to take the damage. Oh, wait. Wait. Superpower. Superpower, what do you say? Ice, Superpower. So these 2 can do that. I have a team building. You can do these 2. Then do I have enough to play Polaris? I do. Arctic for 4. Swing, swing. Polaris comes in. We just lose a Chill Out. I think that's what we have to do, though. So I'm going to spend the Ice Belt to have focus. We're going to do Arctic Attack for 4 onto this Goblin Soldier. He's going to get a Frostbite token, and we're going to deal 4 damage to him. We're going to have the Snow Clone swing on him to defeat him. When defeated, deal the engaged player 1 damage. We're going to go from 11 down to 10. He doesn't take a consequential because he had a Frostbite on him. Then we're going to have Shadow Cat swing for 1, knock him out, same when defeated. Going to take 1 damage. And she's going to get knocked out from the consequential. Then we are going to do... We're going to exhaust team building exercise. And spend the power of all of us to play Chill Out. We're going to move 3 threat from a scheme. And attach a copy of Frostbite to an enemy. Put that on him. And we're going to spend 3 resources here. We're going to enter Polaris. Her response when she enters play, give an X-Men a tough status card. So we're going to go ahead and give our identity a tough. We're also going to trigger Utopia to ready Iceman up. We're going to have Iceman swing for 2 onto Green Goblin. It's going to trigger the freeze interrupt. We're going to give him a frostbite. He's going to take 2 damage. And that is our turn. I think we're going to ready up. Ready all our resource generators here. And drop to our printed hand size of 5. We have Forge and the NeXt in the same hand. Still no, what's it called? Still no Frozen Salt, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's alright. Let's see what we can do. He's going to go up by 1 because there's only 1 Goblin minion. He's going to attack. We have a tough, so we're not going to defend. The 2 Frostbites do apply, so he's swinging with a base of 2. Plus, okay, this comes into play engage. The tough is going to eat this one. His attack, and then the Goblin Soldier is going to hit us for 1, bringing us down to 8. Then we're going to get an encounter card. Discard X cards, where X double the villain number. Either take 3 damage or put the minion in play engaged with you. Okay, so you have to discard 4. 1, 2. The Goblin Knight does come into play. Or we can take 3 damage. I think instead of putting this into play, I will take 3. There was only 1 Goblin minion discarded. I'll just take the 3, bringing me down to 5. And that is back to us. Okay. So I think we need to start off. I'm going to have Iceman exhaust to attack the Goblin Soldier. He's going to get a Frostbite. He's going to take 2. And then we're going to trigger Cryokinetic Perception. It's not an ice card. We don't get to ready. Somewhat unlucky with those, but we have a couple readies in our hand still. I think we're going to go ahead and play 3. Put the X-Shed down. Just some more resources, more resources. We're going to have Adventurer's Mansion. We're going to draw a card. Colossus is pretty huge here. Yeah, that's actually really good because he can completely stop another activation, which I think is exactly what we're going to do here. Do we have enough to play everything I want to play? Probably not. Trying to think. I did want to play What Doesn't Kill Me to ready me up. I just don't think we have the resources for it. If we do 1, 2 X-Jet. Maybe we don't put the X-Jet down yet. Maybe we keep the double and What Doesn't Kill Me. I don't think we need the X-Jet right now. I think we probably need the tempo. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. So maybe instead of putting the X-Jet down, we'll get these 2 back in our hand that we used to pay for it. We definitely want to play What Doesn't Kill Me. So these 2, I'm going to play What Doesn't Kill Me. I'm going to ready our identity and heal 2. Go back up to 7. I think we're going to swing 2 onto Green Goblin here. Bring him down to 12. Give him a Frostbite. Polaris, we're going to have swing on the Thrall. She's going to take a consequential and have this one swing on him. We're going to take 1 damage when he's defeated. She's going to have a consequential on him. And then the Snow Clone doesn't take any consequential because it had a Frostbite. I think we have to exhaust team building. Team building and then spend 3. Or sorry, spend 2. Yeah. Team building and then spend 2 to put down Colossus. He's going to come in with tough. Ready's going to give us a ready. He's going to come in with tough. Oh, sorry, Utopia's going to give us a ready. We have these 2 in hand. I'm not sure. Do we keep them? Maybe keep Forge? Because Forge can grab us the X-Jet if we really want it. So we can probably just discard that. Superpower Ice card, okay. We're just going to swing on Green Goblin again for 2. Bring it down to... Yeah. Swing on him for 2 more. We're at 6 health. He's at 10 damage. And I think that's it for now. We're just going to discard the X-Jet and draw up. Frozen Solid I really like here. X I really like here. Okay, now this is a hand. This is a hand. Yeah, X can give us that confused to safely flip down. We can have Ice Slide in maybe to start making a push. Okay. Yeah, I do like this. Okay. We're going to ready up. Okay. All right. It's going to go up by 1 because there's only 1 Goblin minion in play. He has 2 Frostbites. They're going to go away when he activates. He has a base of 4, but he goes down to 2. We're going to have Colossus block this. He does have a Tough, though. So that's a base of 2, 3. It just hits the Tough. There's no overkill. And now encounter card. Overrun. This comes in with 2. It comes in with 1 threat. And then we discard 2 cards and we put every Goblin minion that comes in engaged with us. And it's back to us. All things considered, not a very tough turn. We're just going to have Polaris thwart this for 1. Just going to do the 1 defeated ability. Hopefully, Goblin Knight is out of the deck. No Goblin minions. Another Breath of Relief there. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Iceman. And we really have no thwarting cards. We're going to have Iceman swing for 2. Onto Green Goblin. We're going to give him a Frostbite. It's going to trigger our Crowd Kinetic Perception. If it's an ice card, we can ready, which is very good. Did I do 2 damage to him? Hold on, I need to go check. I said I dealt 2 damage in, but yeah, did I actually change the dial? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I am back. I did not deal the 2 damage to him, so this brings him from 10 down to 8. Okay. We do get that ready, so we're gonna go ahead and swing on him for 2 once more. You're from 8 down to 6. He's gonna get another Frostbite. Do we have a Frozen Solid in the discard here? I think the answer is no. But I think we can shuffle back in an Arctic Attack and then just start trying to push for that game. That's what it looks like the play here is going to be. Maybe we keep X in hand. It might be the play. We might just use the Frozen Solid here, or we keep Frozen Solid in hand, keep the Snow Clone. Keep Ice Slide, that's so many cards to keep in hand. So what is this? We do want our Utopia ready. We're going to go ahead and swing on him for 2 more. Snow Clone, bring him down to 4. We want the Ice Slide with multiple readies, is what it's looking like for this end game. This is odd. I gotta do some math real quick. Okay. Superpower, we can get down the Ice Slide next turn. It shuffles back in, but we'd want to just keep it in her hand. If we get X out on the table now, we can keep Snow Clone, so that's two cards. Oh wait, we could do, if we can do Professor X and Frozen Solid, is that possible? Do we have enough? We could do 1, 2, 3, and then Frozen Solid 1, Oh my gosh, we can, and we can keep 2 in hand. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We're gonna play X and Frozen Solid him, so we get another stun turn when he flips back up. He's gonna have so many Frostbites on him. Okay, we're gonna Avengers Mansion here. We're gonna go ahead and draw a card. The Ice Wall, I don't think we care about here. What we're going to do now is we're gonna go ahead and spend 1, 2, and then team building exercise for 3. We're gonna put down Professor X. We're gonna use his response to confuse an enemy. So we're gonna go ahead and confuse Green Goblin. We're gonna have Professor X thwart 3 off of the scheme, bringing it to 4. He's gonna take a consequential damage. That's okay. When he enters play Utopia, we're gonna ready Iceman. Do we need to heal? Is the question. I think the answer is, yeah, we probably want to. When we flip down, we probably want to heal again, and then maybe try and just tank the 3 encounter cards. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll try it. Then we're gonna have Iceman. We're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna attack, is what I just said. So, we're gonna spend Death Focus to reduce the cost of the oh, it's not a superpower. I didn't realize that. Yeah, Frozen Solid is not a superpower. So what do I not need? I think I'd rather have the Ice Slide in hand because it helps us push. So we'll just exhaust Power Belt and spend these 2 for Frozen Solid. We're gonna go ahead and put this onto Professor X. I'm actually going to keep the Frozen Solid out of the discard. It's technically not in there yet until he actually resolves. Do I heal? Do I swap down and heal, or do I swing on him for 2? Or do I even flip down at all? No, we definitely want to flip. We want to shuffle in a couple ice cards. We're going to flip down. We're going to take 2 damage for going Alter Ego. I'm going to recover for 4, bringing us back up to 8 health, so somewhat healthy. Well, before that, I have to do his response, shuffle in 2 ice cards. I think we want probably our damage, right? So we want Arctic Attack and Snow Clone, because there's 2 Frostbites on the table. They're both on Green Goblin. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these in, and we're going to try and start pushing here. I think we've built out enough. I'm not sure if I'm going to recover next turn. I might, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Okay, we're going to keep the Ice Slide in hand. Going to ready everyone up. We do have quite a bit of damage on the table. I think it's possible. I'm just going to have to see what we get. Okay, dropped our print enhanced as a 6, 3. Oh, double Arctic Attack makes it so nice here. Okay, yeah, let's see what we could do. Okay, this is crazy. This might be crazy. We don't have a ready from an ally, though, which is the main thing. He's going to go up by 1 because there's only 1 Goblin minion in play. He's going to try and scheme, but he can't because he is confused. That's going to go ahead and go away. We're going to reveal an encounter card. Advance. Okay. So Advance is going to go off, but since he is Frozen Solid and it says when a villain would activate, they don't. Discard this card instead and give him a Frostbite. Frozen Solid's going to go away. He's going to get 1 more Frostbite. Then our Frozen Solid will go in our discard pile. And that's back to us. So all the cards we have, I mean, all of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, Professor X is also gone. All of the cards are in our hands right now. It's just a matter of, can we execute? So if we do a basic activation, we can do, does he come in with toughness or anything? There's no way we're gonna heal again here, but it's more like, what does he come in? How much health? He comes in with 20. I think it's possible here. I have to count the damage, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's next phase. This is 5. He's gonna have Frostbites on him. 5, 11, 5, 11, 17. And then I just need 3 more damage. If we get a ready, we get it, but we can't count on that. I mean, I think we just have to go for it. Okay. I think I'm going to flip up. Okay. It's Avengers Mansion here. Armored Vest. Okay, so that wasn't the ice card we're looking for, which is good. I'm going to spend 2 for the ice slide. So now we have the aerial trait and we have +1 to all our stats. I'm going to go ahead and swing on Green Goblin for 3, bringing him down to 1. Oh wait, I don't know why I took these frostbites on him. He still has them all. He gets 1 more. I'm going to trigger Crowd Kinetic Perception to draw. Oh my goodness, I think that's it. If it's an ice card, we can ready. Okay. This is the Iceman. This is like literally the dream push. I can't believe I got this on like footage. And we have double Arctic Attack, Snow Clone. I mean, this is all we can ask for. We're gonna go ahead and have Snow Clone swing on him, bring him to stage 3. We're gonna move all of these frostbites on and then back off and then back on. So he reveals Green Goblin 3. He comes in with 20 health, and it says after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 2 threat on the main scheme. That's all right. And we get, when revealed, deal the player 3 face down encounter cards. So we have 3 face down encounter cards right there, but I don't think he's gonna get a chance to do anything with them. I'm gonna have Polaris swing for 2 on him, bring him down to 18. Okay, she's gonna get knocked out by consequential damage. We're gonna have Colossus swing on him for 1. For 3. He's gonna take 2 consequential, bring him from 18 to 15. And then we just kind of execute with what's in our hand right now. We're gonna have Iceman swing again for 3 because of the ice slide, bringing him from 13 to 12. He's gonna get another frostbite, so he's at -5 right now for his next activation. I mean, we're gonna spend these 2 resources to go ahead and play an Arctic Attack. And we're gonna do the second effect, deal 6 damage to an enemy with frostbite. I'm gonna bring him from 12 down to 6. And we're gonna spend, this is a superpower and an ice card, Death Focus, and to reduce it by 1, and then Power Belt to generate resource for an ice card because it only costs 1. Another Arctic Attack, bring him from 6 down to 0. So that is a challenge completed, but we still have a team building. We're gonna spend the team building exercise, 1 resource to play Snow Clone because it shares a trait with us, the ice trait. We're going to exhaust Utopia to ready our identity. And then we're going to swing for 3 more, giving him 6 Frostbite tokens. He has all of the Frostbites on him, which is 3 overkill. And then the Snow Clone is going to swing for 2. So we overkilled the Green Goblin by 5 damage. And that is the Floor's Lava Challenge. Now, just for fun, let's just see how this encounter phase would have gone. He has 6 frostbites on him, so I'm not even gonna like defend or anything here, but let's just see for fun how it would have gone. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like no damage left in the deck. I mean, like, look at this. Like, we have a ready. I mean, hey, with the ice slide, it's not bad. But, you know, let's just see what happened. It's gonna go up by 6. You know, it's gonna go up. Sorry, it's going to go up to 6. He's gonna try and activate us. He has a base of 3 attack +1 from the permanent, +1 for, oh no, aerial bombardment does not activate anymore because I have the aerial trait now. So he's just at 4 attack, but he has -6, so he's attacking for -2. I'm just gonna let it go through. Put Goblin Thrall in play. He does not deal any damage to me. Goblin Thrall is gonna attack me for 1, bring me to 7, and then I'm gonna get the face down encounter card. So let's see if we would have lived 4 encounter cards. Just for fun, let's see it. Okay. The first one would have been Monster. Elite Goblin, you are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. Okay, so we would have been stunned. Where is my stunned token? Would have been stunned. Then, attach the enemy with the highest printed hit points and without another Goblin glider. I guess it would have been Monster technically because he would have been low enough. So we'd have gotten +1 attack. Death from above. Green Goblin attacks with +X for X equal to a stage number. He's on stage 3, so he would have had no frostbites. And he would have attacked me for 7 base. I would have defended for 3, and then given him a frostbite. So he's 7 base. Now it's down to 6 base with the frostbite, but we had to, I guess, shuffle this up. So let's see if I would have lived that attack. It's attacking with a base of 7, but it was lowered by the frostbite, so it's a base of 6, and I'm defending with 3 defense. It's a base of 6, 7, and then I have 3 defense, so I would have taken 4. That would have brought me down to 3. Then one last encounter card. Overconfidence. Green Goblin attacks you. If 3 damage is done to this, it gains Surge. So I would have been exhausted. He's going to attack me for a base of 4. I'm going to have to use Colossus's HP to try and live. 4, 5. So Colossus had 2 HP left. Oh, no, it would have been the Snow Clone. Sorry. He has 2 HP. So he attacked me for a base of 5. This had 2 HP, so it would have taken. Then it would have overkilled 3, so I would have lost by literally 1 HP, but we were able to get the kill. It was the perfect Iceman, kind of encounter card mix. So it is what it is. That is Iceman defeating the weekly challenge number 1. Awesome deck. Big fan of this. One of the first decks I actually went and made myself. Just a ton of fun. Iceman definitely takes a bit to build out, but the Ice Slide with getting the cryokinetic perception. 6 into 6 damage into a Utopia ready. 3 into 3 into a Utopia ready. Into any other readies that we have. What was that, 9? Those readies and you're lowering his next attack. It goes a long way. That was a first try. I'm pretty happy about that. Shuffle up, and let's get to NeXt Evolution. Okay. Packing up real quick. No. Okay. Oh. We're playing Juggernaut for the first time in the campaign mode. To get cable. Okay, back at it with NeXt Evolution. These are the earned ones I have. Put one momentum counter on Juggernaut. Yeah, he's gonna have quite a lot of attack. So he's gonna place one momentum counter here, give him a tough. But he already has a momentum. In one revealed, he gets a momentum and a tough. So I think we're just gonna give him a dice. So he's gonna start with one, and then he gets two more for us having two campaign environments in play. Shuffle Black Tom Cassidy and one Creeping Willow. Okay, these two are gonna get shuffled together. I have to pick one at random. Okay, so I need to pick another one of these campaign side schemes. Let's see. Prayer for defenses. Ability on prepared defenses gains each player permanent +1 defense and retaliate 1. It comes in with 4. Oh, all of them came in with 4. Permanent discounts on high event cards. Events that cost 3 or more by 1. What is a safe house again? Deal 2 damage from our identity or draw a card. I think this one's the best one, the safe house one. Okay, I think we'll just choose this one, which means we have to put in the Vanisher. Okay. The Unstoppable Juggernaut. Juggernaut gains Stalwart and his attacks gain Overkill. And he has like 1,000,000 counters on him. So much health, 18. Okay, I need to go find Cable. Should be downstairs. Be right back. Oh. Okay. We're back. We are back. We got Cable on the table. Okay. Nathan Summers. We need our obligation. Set all these other cards to the side. Not trying to hit Shadows of the Past, but you know how it be. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to randomly choose one of these. We're gonna be dealt that one. Right? That's what it says. It says you get dealt it as an encounter card. Subbable Juggernaut just says put Hope Summers into play. Yep. Okay. Been a while since I played some Cable, so we'll see how this goes. Then this comes in, it starts with 1 threat. Let's go ahead and put Cable out. We start with 12 HP. We did all of his setup. Oh wait, he has 18 health, which is so much. These two are going to come in. 1 assembly counter. This comes in with 4. These things have counters on them. I can spend to get bonuses. This is our encounter card. Let's shuffle up. We have the 3rd fight of the campaign. We're just doing standard Juggernaut here. Shuffling up. We either have a Creeping Willow or Black Tom Cassidy as a face-down encounter card. Don't actually know. I got 6 cards. Jessica Jones could be crazy here. Could instantly clear a scheme for us. I think we're going to keep her. We already have build support in hand. We don't want to draw into the Gray Malkin is the main thing. We want Jessica Jones, we want the double. I think we want the blast because we want to flip his helmet. Because clearing build support will give us the helmet. Because of that, I think we keep these two just to discard. And I think we just discard. Do we keep the Professor and try and greed? See if we can draw into. I don't think that's worth doing. We're gonna discard these two. Okay. Yeah, this is what I need to see. And telekinetic force field. Okay, sure. Alright. We're going to do our setup to search our deck and discard for player side scheme, put it into play. Go ahead and put in build support. And that's going to come in with Hope Summers is also into play with us. Oh, I didn't even need all this stuff. I forgot I have all of these things. That's alright. Maybe I should have Professor X in this deck. I don't think I do. That's alright. We're going to play it out. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played the deck in a while. I forgot about these things already. It's going to come in with 3. Okay. So I think we're going to start off by... Sending these 3 resources. Yeah, we're gonna do this action and remove a prep counter here to search for an upgrade with a cost of 2 or less and put it into play. That focus might be good. I think we just put our rifle, right? Yeah, that's definitely the one. Okay. We're gonna put that into play. We're gonna spend 3 resources here to put in Jessica Jones. She gets +1 Thor for each side scheme in play. So there are 2 side schemes in play, so she has 3. Yeah, we're gonna clear off build support. It's gonna go into the victory display. I can search for an upgrade, or what is it? A support with a cost of 3 or less and put it into play. We're gonna get the Gray Malkin. Here it comes. It's a resource generator. Jessica Jones takes a consequential. Gotta get some ready exhaust tokens. I do turn my allies sideways still, so 1 consequential here. We still have 3 cards in hand. I think what we're gonna do now is we're going to flip up to Cable. I think we're going to spend the Gray Malkin, exhaust the plasma rifle to deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll just ping off the tough. Then we're going to thwart. She has the same base thwart and attack to that of my hero. I have Hope Summer's thwart for 2 off established safe house. We're gonna have Cable thwart for 2 off of it. When defeated, we can put the safe house, established safe house, into play. Oh wait, no, this comes in with 1 counter. And we can put the safe house into play at any time. If we want to spend that action. Since I defeated a side scheme, I can ready Cable. I can ready the Gray Malkin. And what are we gonna do now? I think maybe we put down established perimeter. No, because if we put it down, I don't have enough resources. I just have to spend 3. Maybe we just keep the established in hand, or maybe heroic intuition. Maybe telekinetic blast. Maybe that one. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3 resources to use the hero action Juggernaut's helmet. Spend 3 of the same type. Remove each momentum counter from him and flip this card, so he no longer has any momentum counters. He takes 1 additional damage for each thing with a printed science resource on it. And that's gonna be our turn. Oh, we're probably gonna swing on it for 2. Bringing it from 18 to 16, and that's gonna be our turn. Straw up. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't hate this. Probably want to get Nick Fury down here. Let's ready up. And it's going to go up by 1, up to 2, and then we're going to get 2 encounter cards. This is the one from this campaign setup. Got the Creeping Willow. It has guard and quick strike, so we're going to take 1 damage. After Creeping Willow, attack and damages a character, stun that character. Do I want to choose to defend? No, I think the stun is... I mean, it's like the same thing anyways, and I don't take the damage, so I'll just defend that quick strike, so I won't take any damage, and he's not going to stun me. 1 more encounter card. Creeping Willow, guard and quick strike. Well, that's a bit more tough. yeah, I guess I'll just take the damage and get stunned anyways. That's pretty funny. Okay, back to us. Okay, I think we have no side schemes, so we just gotta get down Nick Fury here. We're gonna spend, I guess we'll spend these three. Spend these three plus the Great Malkin. Get down Nick Fury. His ability to draw 3 cards. I like Lay the Trap. I like Mind Scan. What we're gonna do is we want the Skilled Investigator down, so we're gonna put that down. Gives us some card draw. I'm gonna want to spend the Plasma Rifle, discard an energy resource, but it's just gonna get rid of our stun because it's an attack. And then I guess maybe spend 1 to play Lay the Trap. It's gonna come in with 3 threat. When defeated, deal 5 per player damage to an enemy, or to the villain. I'm gonna have Nick Fury here. Attack a Creeping Willow for 2. I'm gonna have Hope Summers attack for the other 2 to knock it out. I want to do it like this. Here we go. Hope Summers is exhausted. Nick Fury takes a consequential here. What do I want Jessica Jones to do here? I think what we want to do is just have her swing on the... Let's just have her... Maybe we just have her sit up. Yeah, so she can take this attack from the Creeping Willow for us. So we'll just leave it like that and ready up. Draw up. I think I need a better spot for this. Let's put our health dial here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright. He's going to go up by 1. He's going to try and attack us. He gets +1 for each momentum counter. He has no momentum counters. I will just block with Nick Fury for 2. And nothing. So Nick Fury is knocked out. Creeping Willow is going to attack us. Exhaust. Jessica Jones is going to take a damage. And if she attacks and damages a character, she is stunned. And then we're going to get an encounter card. Sound Thrashing. Each copy of Creeping Willow attacks the player to engage with, even if they're in alter ego form. If you're not attacked this way... Okay, so he's going to attack us. Do we just have... No, I think we just take it, right? Yeah, we'll just take the 1, and then we'll get stunned. That's fine. These Creeping Willows, man, we're getting all of the cards for him, but that's all right. I guess we'd rather just get it out of the way here now. Okay. I think we're just gonna get thwarting here. I do want to get rid of my stun. No, it's okay. I'll have the Plasma Rifle to actually knock out the Creeping Willow. We're going to have Hope Summer Thort for 2. No consequential. We're going to have Cable Thort for 2. It's going to destroy Lay the Trap. Go into the victory display. We're going to deal 5 damage. We're going to do 5 damage to the villain here. That brings it from 16 down to 11. Then what's going to happen is skilled, Cable's ability is going to activate. It's going to ready him. Also, Skilled Investigator. After I defeat a side scheme, I can draw a card. Let's go ahead and draw. Specialized Training. That's pretty big. Probably want to put that into play and try and work through that. So I am readied back up. I think we want to just attack to remove our stun. I think I'm going to exhaust the Grey Malkin so I can use my Plasma Rifle. It does 1 damage plus 1 for every side scheme in the victory display. Up to a max of 4. We're going to deal 3 damage. Knock out the Creeping Willow so it can stop stunning all of my characters. Got a ton of value, but that's alright. I think we're going to do... Keep Death Focus in hand, maybe? Gonna spend these 3. Play Blindfold. She enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. Discard one of those and put the rest back in the same order. So what do we want here? This is gonna stun when it comes up. So I think we want this one as our encounter card. Choose either take damage and go to Juggernaut's attack or place one momentum counter on him. There's no overkill. It's not like a terrible effect. He only has 2 attack. So another 3 boost. And then I take 2 damage. So I think we want the Creeping Willow out. So it's a 3 boost for 2 turns, and then one of them is take 2 damage, and then one of them is take 2 damage. Okay, like that's really easy. We'll get rid of the Creeping. Man, the Creeping Willows will not leave us alone. That's okay. So we'll do that. I think we're gonna have arrows would be cool here, but I don't think we have it in us to play it. So I think what we'll do is I will spend the arrows, put down Specialized Training for 1, come in with 5. We can get a specialization up here, and then we're just gonna ready everyone up. We're gonna have Jessica Jones tank this. We're gonna leave Death Focus in hand. Okay, Temporal Leap. I know these are really crazy. Call for Backup is good though, if we're able to clear all these schemes. Oh, I guess Blindfold would have also thwarted this when it came in. Forgot to do that. And all right, everyone's ready to back up. It's gonna go up to 4. We know advance isn't coming up, so we can kind of play it kind of wild. We know this is gonna be a 3 boost. She can attack us for 2. We're gonna have Jessica Jones block here for 3. So that's 5 damage. She is knocked out. She did more than enough. Then this one is just take 2 damage, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna reveal encounter card. Just either take damage equal to his attack or place one momentum counter. We'll just take 2 damage. It's gonna bring it from 10 down to 8. Okay, back to us. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Kind of want Blindfold for the block. I just don't think it's gonna work out like that. Because, well, we will be able to get Nick Fury into play. I'm just gonna spend 1 on the Green Malkin to put down Death Focus. That should be good for whenever we get these superpowers later. We're gonna have Hope thwart for 2, bringing this down to 1. We're gonna have Cable thwart it. We're gonna clear Specialized Training. When that is cleared, it's gonna go in the victory display, and we get a set aside specialization upgrade. So let's go ahead and do that first before our other triggers. So let's go and look here. I'm looking at Juggernaut. Which one looks like the best? We're about to get another scheme with 3 in here. Maybe we just take the thwart one. Yeah, we'll just take the thwart one. So now we have +1 thwart. Let's go ahead and ready up. Because after I defeat a side scheme, you can ready Cable. I will exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Another Power of Justice, and then the Grey Malkin will ready after a side scheme is defeated. So we have a lot of Power of Justice and nothing to spend them on, which is kind of crazy. I think we want to put this card, let's put it here. Just make some room. Another ready exhaust token on it. Okay, so now we have 3 thwart. Hopes only has 2 because it's printed values, but that's okay. We're gonna exhaust the Grey Malkin to go ahead and put Call for Backup into play. It's gonna come in with 3 threat. Each player may search their deck and discard off an ally and put it into play. I'm gonna have Cable thwart for 3 off it to instantly clear it. It's gonna go in the victory display. Victory display is now up to 4. Then I will get Nick Fury back into play here. When Nick Fury enters play, we're going to use his ability to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Mind Scan, Helicarrier. I like these. Gray Malkin will ready. Oh wait, and I didn't draw off a specialized training, right? Nope. And then when I make a basic Thwart, I can exhaust this to draw 1 card. Telekinetic Blast. Okay. We have a lot of things in hand here. I think we can push a bit of damage. What does he get when he goes to his second phase is the question. We know it's just a triple boost into 2 damage again. Face 1 momentum counter here. If Juggernaut is exposed, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough status. So he's going to attack us for 3, 6, 2. Do we have the resources to just flip it back? I think so, right? Spend triple. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we want to flip him here if possible. And when I say if possible, I think we easily can. Yeah, let's just try and get this over with. Cable's a strong champion, so we want to do that. So let's go ahead and exhaust the Gray Malkin for the plasma rifle. We're going to deal 5, I think, right? Or do I do 6? Oh no, I don't even think we need to do it. Because we deal 11 already with just the Telekinetic Blast. So maybe we just want to spend that. 2 with Nick Fury. And then put Endurance down. Yeah, maybe that's better. I think maybe if we can get this optimal, we want to put Helicarrier in maybe. So we'll put this in. Helicarrier, Death Focus, not. Oh wait, Helicarrier, Death Focus, Gray Malkin. This is a superpower, right? Yeah. Okay, this is what we want to do. So discard these 3. Go ahead and put a Helicarrier in here just to make our later turns better. It's going to be ready. Selects Death Focus, and F superpowers reduced by 1. Exhaust a Gray Malkin. Or sorry, and then Helicarrier to reduce it by 1, and then Gray Malkin to make 1 energy, because this only costs 1. Gonna Telekinetic Blast is 6 plus 1 for every card in the victory display. We're gonna deal 10 to Juggernaut. Brings him down to 1 HP. Gonna have Nick Fury swing on him for 1. He's gonna take a consequential. Juggernaut is gonna go into stage 2. It says he gets +1 attack for each momentum counter. When revealed, place 1 momentum counter here. If exposed is in play, flip it. So he has 1 momentum counter again. Juggernaut exposed is going to flip over. So now he has Stalwart and Overkill once again. But that's alright, because what we're going to do now is going to discard 3 energies of the same type, Wild, and Lightning Bolt, to just flip his helmet back over and remove his momentum counters. So now he has none again, and he no longer has Overkill, and we're just going to end turn, ready up, and maybe push for a kill here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, definitely not a hand with any damage in it, but it's alright. Let's see what we can do. He's going to go up to 5. Juggernaut is going to attack us. We're going to block with Nick Fury. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Nick Fury is deleted, essentially. He's going to reveal an encounter card. There's someone that's dealing indirect damage equal to his attack, right? Players as a group take indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. So his attack right now is just 3. He has no counters on him. I think Cable can just take that. So we'll just go from 8 down to 5. And that is our turn. Okay. We don't have any... What's it called? We really don't have any damage with these cards in hand. Let me see how many Telekinetic Blasts we have left. If we're drawing it next turn, or is it still here? I can't remember. I think there's only 2 in the deck. So yeah, we actually have like no damage at all. 3, 4. So we're going to deck out, but we do have Precognition in hand. We have Quasar. I mean, we have some things we can do for sure. You know, we have our Plasma Rifle. I just want to see, is it worth thwarting? I think probably. So we're going to go ahead and thwart here just so we can get this draw off of Surveillance Specialist. It's going to go from 5 to 2. Go ahead and draw a card. Asakani Sun. I don't hate that. I don't think we're going to end up playing it though because we don't really need to defend. We're going to have Hope Summer swing on him for 2. It's going to go from 21 to 19. I didn't even put his health in. 21 to 19. Then we're going to, I think we always just exhaust the Grey Malkin for the energy for Plasma Rifle. We're going to deal 1 plus up to 4 from the victory display to deal 5 to him, bring him from 19 to 14. Okay, so we're getting some damage on the board here. I think Precognition is very strong, so let's go ahead and play it. Look at the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the number of side schemes in the victory display. You may discard 1 and put the rest back in any order. We know we're about to get an encounter card, so let's go ahead and check these out. Ooh, Technovirus Resurgence as an encounter card would be insanely good here, I think. Let me see how much it comes in with 5. But I'm the only one who can thwart it. I don't think I have any thwart events left in the deck, so it might not actually be that good. All 3 of my mind scans are there. Yeah, Technovirus Resurgence actually isn't as good as I think. It's not terrible. Let's just see what the rest of the cards are. What would I rather get? Because this one kind of does nothing. Okay, we can discard 1. We want a low. I guess the attack doesn't matter. Do 1 damage to an ally. We don't want that. A Juggernaut attacks an ally with the fewest remaining hit points. Okay. We're gonna deck out, so the one we want on the top should be this. I think this is fine as a boost. And which of these do we want? Take damage equal to his attack, or... Oh, we should have taken an extra damage because it was a mental resource. I forgot about that. Retaliate's annoying, but this has ranged. I guess we'll just give him the Retaliate one. Yeah. Then we'll discard this. Didn't mean to put Precognition in the enemy discard pile. Okay. Alright. But yeah, Peter Parker down here deals extra damage, which I think is what we're going to do. To a Helicarrier, spend these 4 to get down Peter Parker. We can remove threat from the side scheme. There's no side schemes in play, so we're just going to swing on Juggernaut for 3 because it's a printed mental resource. And he takes 1 damage because of his helmet being exposed. And I think we're going to ready up, and I think that should just be the kill here. We didn't even really use any of our campaign buffs except for the first one. So that's 1, 2, 3. We're getting a counter card, which is we know is the Technovirus Resurgence. It's 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more. 4, 5. Okay, locked and loaded gets us nothing here. Wow, these are really terrible. We didn't even have the Professor or anything. We didn't play X Bunker, so it's alright. Let's go ahead and ready up. Ready everything up, I mean. Okay, Juggernaut's going to go up by to 3. He's going to attack. We're going to block with Blindfold here. Space of 3, 4, and then deal 1 damage to an ally we control. Let's just deal 1 to Hope. Blindfold is knocked out. We get another encounter card. We know this one is Technovirus Resurgence. Search for Technovirus Purge, put it into play, and attach this to Technovirus Purge. So we just shoveled it in. I mean, technically we could have drew it, so I'm glad I put it in the deck shuffle, but we also could have just put it out on the side. This comes in. So now there's an acceleration token on the main, basically. Comes in with 5 threat. Okay. And then we get another one. This is the one where he has Retaliate now, right? Yeah. Attach Hedison to Juggernaut and place 1 momentum counter on him. After he attacks you, I can spend 1 resource for each damage dealt to discard this card. Pretty tough encounter card, but I just don't think it's going to matter very much. Especially if he has no counters on him. Okay. Right, gets 10 health. I think this is just over for him, but we'll play it out. Why not? I'll have Cable just throw it for 3 off of Technovirus Resurgence. That's gonna trigger our Surveillance Specialist to draw. He found Telekinetic Force Field. Okay. Body Side doesn't really accomplish anything here. I think we just swing on him for game. I swing Hope for 2, but he takes 1 extra because he has a mental resource. For 3, bringing him to 7. Oh, he has a Retaliate, so. Oh yeah, she does take a Retaliate. She isn't knocked out though, luckily. I didn't even think about that. How we're gonna have Spider-Man swing for 3 onto him because he has a printed mental resource. She's gonna take Consequential and Retaliate, so 3 damage. That's 1, 2, 3. Bringing him down to 4. And then we're just going to exhaust the Grey Malkin to exhaust the Plasma Rifle. Grey Malkin to make a Lightning Bolt resource for the Plasma Rifle to dealing 1 damage plus 4 for the Victory Display, bringing him from 4 down to 0. And that has range, so I wouldn't even take the Retaliate, but he also got knocked out. I mean, this hand really didn't accomplish much, but I mean, let's see what another encounter phase would have looked like. Would have gone up to 4. So you would have attacked, that would have blocked with Spider-Man, I guess. 3, 4, 5. Then encounter card, building momentum after you defend against an attack, remove 1 threat from this scheme. Okay, this would have been nothing. I mean, I would have just stored 2 and 3. And that was Juggernaut. With the campaign buffs, I feel like we didn't use a ton of them. I mean, all we really did use was get our gun out early, which I'm not saying was unhelpful. It was definitely helpful, but yeah, we just, things just went our way really, really easily here. Starting with Jessica Jones is very strong. And now we have 3 environments to help us against the last 2 in the box, which is Mr. Sinister and Strife. So I think we might just go ahead and try Mr. Sinister here. Just gonna have to set him up. All the cards are like all over the place is the main problem in the box. So starting with the safe house support is crazy because I get essentially a 7-card hand every game now. Shuffling up. Hope Summers is here. Let's get all of these out of the way. I was Juggernaut defeated. Oh man, that's kind of nasty. His expert he reveals head of steam. That is nasty. You can't even like remove it. Like he has to deal damage to you. We do want to take out Scrambler. Take out Advance. The other campaign one. active. Hope we need to take out. Cut off guard. Banishers over here. Okay, well that should be Juggernaut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hope with her. These 3 are from the campaign. Alright. Set Juggernaut aside. Let's get Mr. Sinister. But first, you gotta read the campaign. Oh no, I dropped all of the things. Oh boy. Oh, it's not that much of a mess. Okay, let's read the little campaign booklet. Let's see what it's got for us. After we defeat Juggernaut. What's that saying about the bigger they are? Alright, pair up and search the house. Hope you're with me. So you don't trust me on my own now. I just want to make sure nothing happens to you, Hope. Looks like this is a dead end. Wait, I think I found something. Team, we found an elevator in the basement. Get down here pronto. At last, my final test subject has arrived. Don't worry, Hope, this won't hurt much. Okay, victory. Record the amount of damage Hope Summers took. Oh, damn, she took 2 damage. Did any of that damage matter? I guess she took 1 guaranteed, so we'll have 1 carryover. Yeah, she definitely took 1 guaranteed. The other, it could have... or like the other damage could have gone to me, I'm pretty sure. Mark them as earned. Okay. Mr. Sinister, after battling your way past the Juggernaut, you search the abandoned orphanage to discover a hidden elevator in the basement. Take the elevator down deep into the ground before it finally stops. Doors open to reveal a vast cavern system filled with high-tech equipment, glistening medical instruments, and most disturbing, dozens of vats holding unconscious people suspended in glowing fluid. Standing in the middle of the sprawling laboratory is a grinning Mr. Sinister. Sinister experiments. Mr. Sinister is attempting to graft abilities from his mutant specimens onto his own genome through his experiments. He has 3 different Sinister experiment main scheme cards, each with an associated modular set that is set aside during setup. During setup, the order of these stages is randomized and one of the stages is removed from the game at random. Okay, I'm going to have to read up on how that works. Gather each campaign environment marked as earned, put those environments into play, put the teleported away side scheme into play, place an additional 1 threat for each campaign environment in play. Okay. So we need to pick up Mr. Sinister real quick. Okay. I don't know what the hell these cards are. Okay, I'm just gonna leave those there. Gonna go ahead and take this out. So we have Mr. Sinister here. And he wants us to put teleported away side scheme. Okay, so this comes in with 3, 4. So Cynic cannot take damage on the Cynic for attacky schemes instead. That's scary. It's gonna come with 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. Okay. I don't know how his main scheme and stuff works. I need to read this. Hope Summers comes into play. I set aside Flight, Super Strength, and Telepathy. Okay. So 1A doesn't really exist. So let's just get this over with then. So we have Telepathy. We have Telepathy, Flight, and then Super Strength. And we get Nasty Boys, Standard Encounter set. All the campaign ones. My Obligation. Okay. And I can put another side scheme into play. So we're probably going to want to use all our upgrades just to get Jessica Jones into play here, just so she can thwart out, teleport it away, along with any other allies we get, or maybe we get Peter Parker isn't that crazy because it is one player. But yeah, that was a lot of scheme on teleport away. I think we'll give Hope that 1 damage she had in the last game. But I need to see what side scheme, which one we want to put in here. Practice defense is okay. I don't know. I feel like none of these are crazy. None of these really are that crazy in my opinion. I guess the pouches one is the best. I don't know. +1 defense and retaliate isn't bad. Sure, let's do that one. I don't really like the pouches one even still. Okay. So we're going to remove on random stage 2, advance to a random stage 2A. And remove this one from the game. Focusing in. Attach Telepathy to Mr. Sinister and shuffle the rest into a counter deck. This comes in with 5. Okay. Starts with 1 per player, so it comes in with 1. It's crazy. So we have to shuffle in Telepathy. Someone that gives him extra scheme. What's this permanent? Touch villain gains a psionic trait and retaliate 1. He gets +1 scheme. Retaliate 1 I don't like at all. Oh wait, I have to put the prepared defenses one in. Which one is that? And then counter card is under pressure. Surges. Comes in with 6. Damn, that isn't These campaigning characters are nasty. I just haven't really flipped any of them. Okay, but he really starts with nothing on the board other than the side scheme. I mean, yes, he's going to scheme and probably instantly pop the main if... I mean, do we let him pop the main? Do I care about super strength or flight? I assume super strength is piercing and 2 attack based on what flight is. I don't actually know. The brute trait and steady. Well, I mean, that can definitely be problematic too. I don't want to say like it's a pushover. Okay. Locked in main scheme. I think that's basically all we need. Okay. So we're gonna start this. Okay, so we basically have Mr. Sinister all set up here. The main scheme advanced to 1. I took out one of the... It advanced to stage 2A. I took out one of them on one of the stage 2. What am I saying? Okay, we're back with Mr. Sinister. So I did the stage 1A when revealed, or like the 1B when revealed. It immediately advanced to 2A. I took out one of the 3 2A schemes. And the one that was revealed was focusing in, which is the telepathy. So I went ahead and shuffled it in here, along with the standard encounter set, Nasty Boys, my obligation, and he's basically all set up. I just got to give him his health points. So he's at 14. He starts off with 14, which is it's not nothing. It's actually pretty beefy for a first stage, or not beefy, but it's not like 0. I don't know. Actually, it's kind of low. I don't know what I'm saying. Because I know like the other lowest I compared to is like Crossbones and like Claw with like 11 and 12 or something. We have these 3 environments in play because of our previous wins in the campaign, if you have been watching through the playthrough. But because of that, we have to add 3 extra to teleport it away. And also this starts, because of the campaign mode, this starts in play. So it starts with 3 threat, hinder 1 to 4, and then plus 3 more wounds to 7. We chose prepared defenses for our player side scheme this time. This one just gives us permanent +1 defense and retaliate. I just don't really like the pouches one, and I don't really like the other ones, so it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like I don't really care about the other ones. +1 defense could come in handy, I guess. We're just shuffling up my deck real quick. I wasn't doing it on camera. Spoilers. But yeah, we're probably going to be abusing all of these environments, I guess. So we're going to put an upgrade into play with the cost of 2 or less. We're going to put the safe house support into play, and we're going to put a character into play. So let's just see how that goes for us. We're going to start off with 12 HP. And yeah, so let's draw up the printed hand size of 6. We have Quasar, Lay the Trap, Broken Tuition, Temporal Leap. We do have Jessica Jones in the opening hand. Do I care, or would I rather her not be here? We have to see if we can instantly throw it out, teleport it away. So we want to do, I think we want 2 down, so we can do this. So we throw for 3, 3, and then Jessica Jones swords for 3. Ready up, and then we clear like build support. It's probably the move. So we can just keep these because I don't really care about them. Probably discard these 3, see if we get something else. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't hate this. Maybe we keep the specialized training. I don't know. Okay, we're going to do our setup. We're going to put build support into play. It's part of our setup ability. Glad we didn't draw it. I've been getting lucky, I guess, these games. I haven't really drawn it at all. Build support is going to come in. Allow me to get the Green Malkin. Once I thwarted it, at least. It's going to come in with 3. Okay. So we're going to spend one of these tokens for the safe house established. The first player puts the safe house support into play under their control. You go ahead and get that safe house support from over here. Then come into play with 4. Alter U action, I can either choose to heal 2 from my identity or draw a card. I think we're instantly just going to use it to draw a card. Got blindfold, that could be really helpful. Then what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and flip up to cable. I think we're going to spend a double resource here. Go ahead and play our Heroic Intuition. We get +1 thwart. I'm just going to put it there. So we have 3 thwart. I'm going to go ahead and thwart off build support completely. When defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for a support that costs a 3 or less and put it into play. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to find the Gray Malkin here. One of the best resource generators in the game. Very reminiscent of Quicksilver and his friction resistance, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it's very strong. Then we're going to use Cable's response here. After side scheme is defeated, we can ready him. So he's going to ready back up. Gray Malkin is in here. Has stuff for us to use. Do we bring Quasar in? I don't think so. Actually, we could if we put Specialized Training in, play Quasar, put in Specialized Training, play the Quasar, drop everything by 1, which is huge value. Get Jessica Jones. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to spend 1 to put in Specialized Training. It's going to come in with 5. And we can get a Specialization upgrade when we defeat it. We're going to tap the Green Malkin. We're going to spend these 2 other ones. Put in Quasar. When he enters play, I can remove 1 threat from every scheme in play. This one's going to go to 4. This one will go to 3. This will go to 6. And this will be cleared. So very huge value. I played an ally, 3 health. He gets 3 activations, and I removed 4 threat. Okay, from there, what we're going to do is we're going to use the Team Assembled token. We're going to go ahead and remove 1 assembly token. I can search my deck and discard pile for an ally with a cost of 3 or less and put it into play. Discard the Jessica Jones earlier. We're going to put her into play. She gets +1 thwart for each side scheme in play. So that's 1, 2, 3. So she has a total of how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. So she has 4 thwart right now. Because she gets 3 plus her base of 1. We're going to go ahead and thwart 4 from teleported away. She's going to take a consequential damage. We're going to have Hope Summers thwart the last 2. Also, Hope should have had damage on her from the last game we played. So we're going to go ahead and clear teleport away so he's no longer scheming. Then we have Quasar up. We have my leader up. Do we get rid of the Specialized Training already? No, I think we want to leave it at 1. So we're going to have Quasar go ahead and thwart Specialized Training down to 3. He'll take a consequential damage. And then we're going to have Cable thwart, I guess, Prepared Defenses completely. We'll just clear it. This comes in. Each hero gains +1 defense and retaliate 1. I'm just going to put it down here underneath this one. And I think we'll ready up. Just ready everything. Ready these 3. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. I really don't fear 1 attack. I don't even think I'm going to bother defending. Oh, before that, I do want to use the mission prep before I end my turn. Let me just get my rifle into play so I don't draw it. I wasn't going to draw it anyway, but better safe than sorry. I want to upgrade with a cost of 2 or less. I guess I could have waited and put Endurance into play with that, but I don't think it's going to really matter. I don't know how much Mr. Sinister is realistically going to attack for here. But he does have the Retaliate, which is really nasty. I'm not a fan of that, but I think we'll be okay. It's shuffled up. Get it ready here, and okay. This is going to go up by 1. Oh, sorry, it's drop for my turn and ready my lead. Okay. We have Nick Fury in hand. It's always great to see. I mean, Telekinetic Blast is good here too. We can start doing some damage to him, even though we have a lot of things in the victory display. We can take the attack one and start just like really sending this game home. Okay. He's going to attack us for base 1. I'm not going to defend here. 2, 3. We'll take 3 damage. Bring us to 9. Going to get a counter card here. Salt. The villain attacks you. Okay. The retaliate will add up, but I think I'm still... No, because these guys only really get 1 activation anyways. I'm just going to block with Quasar here. Base of 1. 2. And then you are stunned. Oh, wait, yeah, that's a boost. So Quasar is destroyed and I get stunned, which is honestly unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, there's really not more commentary to it than that. It is unfortunate, but should be fine. Let me get my stun real quick. And I think that's back to us. Okay. So I think we want to start off. We're going to go ahead and put Skilled Investigator in here. We're going to get it ready. We're going to have Cable. We're going to thwart for 3. Oh, he takes a Retaliate as well because he attacked the first time. So he should be at 13. We're going to have Cable thwart for 3 off of Specialized Training. That will clear it completely. When that leaves play, I can... Oh, wait, before doing that. Is there anything I want to play? I guess I'll use the Grey Malkin to put down Endurance, which will just go over here. It'll give me 3 extra health, bring me up to 12. There we go. Now, once I clear that side scheme, I'm going to get my Specialization upgrade into play. I think I want the attack one this time. I'm not sure how big thwarting's really going to be. Oh, this is also 2 per player. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so it's at 2. Yeah, I'll just get the attack one. So I have +1 to my thwart, attack, and defense. So I'm essentially a 3-3 right now, which is pretty good. Go ahead and put this into play right here. Yeah, and then all of my responses, when I clear a side scheme, I can ready. I can exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Mind Scan. And then the Grey Malkin also readies. Okay. Think I want to spend the resource, the Green Malkin resource, to generate a lightning bolt for the plasma rifle just to break my stun. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, also this goes in the victory display. So it should be right here, 2. Then I'm going to use Cable with my 3 attack because of Combat Specialist. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to Mr. Sinister, bring him to 10. I will take a Retaliate, bringing me to 11. But Combat Specialist, after I make a basic attack, I can exhaust to draw a card. We get the Power of Justice. I think I probably want to keep the Telekinetic Blast in hand, so I think I'm going to go ahead and the Retaliate is really bad for Hope here. She really can't do anything. Guess we'll just have her thwart. Thwart for 2 off of the main, which is fine. We're going to spend 4 resources here, a double... Justice double and then Mind Scan. Go ahead and play Nick Fury. I'm going to use his ability to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then I'm going to have Nick Fury go ahead and attack Mr. Sinister for 2. For bringing him down to 8. He's going to take a consequential and he's going to take a Retaliate, which is okay with me. Here it is. What else? We can't flip down because he'll instantly like flip the scheme. But is that a huge deal? It's just gonna flip to another one where it either gets overkill or... Well, you don't want him to flip down this turn specifically because of Nick Fury, so... I think we're just gonna spend 1 to put down Death Focus. And I think that's it for us. I think I'm going to enter with these 2 in hand. Let's ready up. Draw up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, these don't really accomplish anything, but maybe with a couple of card draws I get it will. So the main scheme is going to go up by 2 per player. He's going to go ahead and attack us. Let's go ahead and defend with Nick Fury. Base of 1. So Nick Fury does die. That was just a 1 damage attack. Then we're going to get a bad card here. One reveal, discard 1 card at random from your hand. 2 cards at random if he has the aerial trait. He does not have the aerial trait. Okay. Telekinetic Blast discarded is really bad, but that's okay. It's back to us. Okay. Wow, that sucks. I'm gonna have Cable go ahead and exhaust, and we're gonna deal 3 damage. Mr. Sinister, bringing him down to 5. We're gonna go ahead and take a Retaliate, bring us to 10. Oh, I never readied all of these. Getting used to playing with tokens. But I will exhaust Combat Specialist, draw a card. Dude, double Mind Skin here is really unlucky. I don't need any of these cards. I think I'm just gonna exhaust the Green Malkin to Plasma Rifle him for 1 plus the Victory Display. So for 3, bringing him from 5 down to 2. I guess we do want to flip him because he puts threat on the main. Okay. So I'm gonna have Hope Summer swing on him for 2, just to knock him into phase 2. I don't think she takes Retaliate because we defeated a villain with Retaliate, even though he still has it. If she does take that Retaliate, she still has an extra HP point anyways, but we're just gonna knock him to phase 2 here. Comes in with 17. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main, 1 per player threat on the main scheme, or 2 per player threat if he has if he has fewer than 2 superhero attachments. So he's gonna go up to 4. So at least we can do something with the Mind Scans in our hand. I mean, it's not a lot we can do, but it's something. I mean, like, I guess we'll spend like these 2 to play a Mind Scan. We're going to throw it for 3 plus the Victory Display number. So it's just going to completely clear it. Kind of like Focus Amnesia and Strength. I think we'll just keep them in hand and ready up. We just need to find side schemes at this point. We'll just draw up into... Call for backup is huge here. Okay. We can finally start doing things, it looks like. Alright. That's what we like to see. It's going to go up by 2 per player. Then we are going to... what's it called? He's going to attack... do we block this with Jessica Jones is the question. I'm at 10 health. I think we'll block with her. Base of 2. 3, 4. Okay, Jessica Jones is knocked out. Then we're going to get an encounter card here. Advance. He's going to scheme. Ooh, that's interesting. He's a base of 2, 3, 4. So he is going to pop the main. Okay. Well, it says when completed, advance to the other stage 2A. If not, advance to 3A. We're going to go to the other 2A. What does he get here? Taking off. Attach the flight attachment to Mr. Sinister and shuffle the rest into the encounter deck. Oh, wait, he keeps the previous attachments. Oh, okay. Now I'm understanding this scenario. So he's going to have 2 permanent attachments now. So he's going to have flight, which is going to give him... So he has Retaliate, Psionic Trait, and Retaliate 1, plus 1 scheme. Now he has flight, so now he gets... his attacks have overkill and plus 1 attack. And we're going to shuffle this whole flight set in. So now we're on a bit of a time crunch here. It's going to come in with 1 per player. So he has overkill now. But that is it for his turn, so it's not too much of a time crunch. Nick Fury's also going to come in here, so shouldn't be too bad. Let's see what we can do. Okay, it's back to us. Okay. What can we do here? We want the under surveillance on probably. It's for 1. Spend for call for backup. It comes in with 3 threat per player. And then we're going to spend the Gray Malkin here to put down Force Amnesia on it. Or it doesn't really attach to it, but after a non-permanent side team is defeated, I can add Force Amnesia and 8 to the victory display. I can have Cable Thorpe for 3 off of call for backup. That is going to defeat it, put it in the victory display. I'll use the hero response to also put Forced Amnesia in there. So that will mean there are 4 cards in the victory display right now. These 2 are my hand. So when that happens, I can put an ally into play from my deck or discard pile. I'm going to go ahead and grab Nick Fury here. Well, do I now want Nick Fury to deal damage? We don't have any telekinetic blasts left. I think dealing damage is probably better here. So we're going to put Nick Fury into play. I think we're just going to have him deal 4. I don't think we need... Yeah. We'll just have him deal 4 here. Since we're dealing damage and not attacking, we don't take the retaliates. Bring him from 17 down to 13. Then the other response is Cable. When the side team is defeated, he can ready up. The Gray Malkin readies, and I can exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. I have Quake here. Okay. We're going to have Cable go ahead and attack for 3 because of specialization upgrade. We're going from 13 to 10. I'm going to exhaust Combat Specialist to draw a card. Spider-Man. Then what we are going to do is... I think we could also flip down here. This might be the end of the game. We're going to have Nick Fury go ahead and attack for 2. He's going to deal 8 damage. Sorry, he's at 8 health. He's going to take a retaliate, and he's going to take a consequential. I'm going to spend 2 under surveillance. So it pops at 9 now. We're going to exhaust the Great Malkin to make a Lightning Bolt resource for Plasma Rifle, dealing 1 plus up to 4 in the victory display, dealing 5 damage to Mr. Sinister with ranged. Bring him from 8 down to 3. And I guess I'm missing this damage by 1. Oh, no, I'm not. We're going to flip down. We're going to exhaust the safe house to draw a card. Get arrows. I'm going to spend these 2 to put Quake into play. I'm going to have Quake swing for 2 at Mr. Sinister, bringing him down to 1 HP. So you're going to take a consequential and a retaliate. So she is defeated. And then we are going to have Hope. His best subject, his greatest subject, the one that he wanted to kidnap, is going to do the final damage for 2 to Mr. Sinister, bringing him from 1 down to 0. And that is the Mr. Sinister standard campaign finished. Just for fun, let's just see what it would have looked like if we went 1 more turn. We're not even really close at all to losing. I mean, I'm at 10 HP. I'm going to drop to a hand size of 6. I mean, like, we weren't close at all to losing, in my opinion, but let's just see it. So it had gone up by 2. So it would have gone to 3. Would have schemed for 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it would have... No, it wouldn't have. It would have gone from 3 to 8. So it would have almost popped, but it pops at 9 now. And then we would have gotten an encounter card. Ramrod. Retaliate 1, teamwork. His attack seemed piercing. And that would have been it. And then, I mean, we could have set up, like, any type of cards or anything. Yeah, this is the main that would have come in, but... Okay, that's it. It's probably going to be the stream for today. That was pretty fun. We completed the weekly challenge, even though it was kind of like a day late. There's a new one already shown off that I gotta get done using the fastball special. Which will be fun. Probably trying to make a Colossus deck for that. But yes. And we have all these environments in play now. going into Fight Strife whenever we decide to do that stream. All right. Thank you guys for hanging. Thank you guys for chilling out. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.